Hi everyone, Serena is here, and today I'm going to tell you about the mermaid spell and what's next on our channel. My channel. So, I just did the mermaid spell, and here's how you do it. So first the potion. Hang on, let me get my book. But before we go over the spell and potion, there are a few things like side effects and information that I want to address, and things that'll happen to you once you become a mermaid. So I'm going to go to my mermaid diary, kind of like my fairy journal, my fairy grimoire. So prologue, the spell and potion note on this spell. The moon, water, and mermaid oil enhances the bathtub water during any full moon to make your moon pool. It is key to your transformation. Note, also add sea salt mixture for ocean ambience. So you gotta make a mixture of sea salt, roses, a good amount of sea salt, not too much, not too less, but about in the middle. It's gonna be a sea salt bath, so because you're trying to be a mermaid, ocean mermaid, so preferably a tropical mermaid, because that's what Mako mermaids are. And you can be in the bathtub in H2O and everything. I don't recommend going to pools because you don't want humans to see you. So, unless you know the invisibility power. So I'll get more into powers later on. But for now, the mixture consists of sea salt, dead rose petals, glitter of your color, orange, red, orange food coloring, red glitter, and white glitter in the mixture. Moon water, some mermaid oil, not too much. Mermaid oil is very powerful. The only instance where you use all the moon oil is in the moon pool. So, that will kick your transformation to a boost, combined with the moon water. So, the mixture also gives it a boost, but it's just bits and pieces. So, once you make the mixture, you gotta do it clockwise, pound it, and turn it clockwise. And then you have your mixture. So some ability, this is on abilities, you will have one, if not all, powers for the spell. So if you watch H2O, you'll have all the powers if it's just one person doing the moon pool spell. But if it's 3 people or more, if you're going to the ocean and making your moon pool in the ocean itself, all you need is moon water, and you can add the mixture if you want, but I don't suggest littering in the ocean, because sea creatures live there. So just add the mermaid oil in the pool of water and moon water. You don't need to put sea salt in the moon water because sea salt is already in the sea. So just add moon water to the moon pool in the cave and some mermaid oil, but not too much because essential oils could be harmful to marine life. I don't really know. They're all natural oils, but I don't know. You have to do your research. I preferably made a moon pool in my bathtub, which is the point of the spell, but you can... I'll try to do some research on how to do it with regular ocean water at a beach or something, or in a cave. So you have one... So if one person goes in the moon pool... Oh wait, if 3 person goes in the moon pool, You have one main power, which is like hydrokinesis, hydrokinesis, pyrokinesis. I mean, any just main powers, like in H2O, like uh, hydrokinesis, thermalkinesis, and cryokinesis, and also the jelly power, which I forgot what that one was. Um, uh, while one mermaid initiates in a moon pool, though, under the full moon, they will have all powers inside powers. Warning, if you look at the moon's eye, the full moon, when a mermaid get when a mermaid gets and you get wet, like you wet your hand and you look at the moon, you will be moon spelled. If you go into the ocean, into your moon pool or ocean or any body of salt water or any water like a pool or something, you're stuck with your tail on land until the full moon passes. So this is after you do the mermaid spell and you have your tail. Mermaids love seafood. This can be a good side effect. Seafood is healthy. They can't get enough, which is a good thing. And then this is the body change of mermaids. So, Mako mermaids don't give birth to live young unless they are on land and in a hospital, if you know the case. That's why mermaids usually go to sea for 9 months after they have intercourse with a merman or human boy and lay orange, red, blue eggs. So the red and orange eggs are mermaids' eggs, while the blue eggs are merman eggs. And I'll get into... So this is where I get into the reproduction and how mermaids reproduce. They make a seaweed nest and lay 900,000 eggs from their uterary gland out of the back of the tail and the butt area. So this is the drawing I made. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, that hole in the middle covered by scales is the uterary gland, and scales cover the vaginal opening. So this is human and mermaid mating. I'm gonna get into merman and mermaid mating soon, but this is just how humans go about mating with mermaids. Mermaids go to land every high tide to mate with human male boys around 16 years of age and up. And after they're done, they quickly return to the sea at low tide. Mermaids sing songs to lure male humans, or it could be the other way around with mermen. I don't know if mermen sing songs, but typically it doesn't say that in any folklore. They might have ways of attracting female humans, but I'm not really sure. All I know is about the mermaids. Mermaids sing to lure male boys for better mating purposes. And he gets a rushing sexual fantasies and finds the private area, and you get the idea. She eventually easily tells him who she is and tells him that they have to return to the sea to lay her eggs. He, because he's so in love with this captivating beauty, asks if he can join her, and this is where the metamorphosis comes in. And I drew a picture of Mako Island and the sea cave. So let me give you a little tidbit on Mako Island. I'm like salivating sweat right now because I think this is a side effect from the mermaid spell and how it increases during a full moon. So like I am like literally soaked, and mermaids secrete water to stay hydrated, so I think this is gonna work. But anyway, Mako Island is a hidden island, I believe. No one can find it unless you go to Queensland, Australia itself and ask tourists to take you specifically there if they trust you. Normally, if you don't know anyone in Queensland, they're probably not going to ask you. Maybe they will, I don't know. But you just got to ask around, and they'll probably take you to Mako Island to meet mermaids and see them and everything. They're probably going to be hostile because they don't like people on Mako Island on their territory. But I want to find Mako Island once I become a mermaid and move to Queensland, Australia, because that would be freaking awesome. Anyway, but yeah, it's a hidden island. I think the government's trying to hide the fact that Mako Island exists and all mermaids. I believe they know that mermaids exist and Mako Island, and they're trying to hide it from other people for their own gain. So, the mermaid takes her human lover into the moon pool, or does the Mako Mermaid initiation spell on her lover if she truly loves him. In return, if she does, she performs the initiation ritual, which this is the spell and ritual. So the spell is, I kind of formed this from Fiona's curse, and made it into a blessing of mermaids. So, by tide one way, by day the norm, till you receive moonlight's kiss, then take love's true form. So that's the spell you say with this ritual, which the ritual consists of 1 candle, blue for merman, orange for mermaid, moon ring, you can buy a moon ring, but initiates won't get it till they learn everything about mermaids and mermen. So you can buy a moon ring or make a moon ring. I bought mine, and it's currently charging on the table on my altar outside. Books for study about merpeople. So you can buy books online. You can buy ebooks on facts about mermaids. You can look up. There's particular websites where it talks about mermaid shifting, but you can take the information and make it into your spell. So the website I personally recommend to learn about mermaids and the facts. You can go to Mermaid's Cove or whatever. I'll put a link down and or like a video on it or something, but it talks about mermaid shifting, which you can incorporate into your spell. Fantasy shifting mostly, not the fantasy shifting and mental shifting, but not the physical shifting, which is the P shift. But just the fantasy and mental shifting for your spell, which I've been doing. Belief, you have to believe 100% that your spell will work, which I've been doing a really good job. Mermaid or a merman, or your patron goddess of the ocean. So you need a mermaid or a merman to do the spell for you if you're a mate of a merman or mermaid. Or you can do it by yourself and ask a patron goddess or god of the ocean. So, or journal and diary like me to keep all the information and write it down. So this is the spell and potion. So the potion requires seaweed, seashell powder, mermaid oil, sea salt, moon water, Shiba oil. Those are the main ingredients. And then the lesser ingredients that puts it together are food coloring, blue, green, red oil, and blue and white glitter for a merman, or orange, red, white for a mermaid. And then the spell. So this is what you say, and you gotta say it 3 times. So once you got the potion ready and you're on the full moon, it can be any full moon you want, as long as it's high tide. And this moon is high tide, so I'm happy. Atrigatus, goddess of the ocean deep, I have a tail, not 2 feet, an orange, red, and white belly tail, or a blue and white belly tail if a merman. Nothing at all for merman, if I be, but if a mermaid, then a matching scale brought to me. My tail grows when I'm wet, but when I'm dry and out of the sea, my feet will return to me. So let it be. And you say that 3 times. 3 times. You could say it as many times as you want to boost the. But I think with everything that I've talked about, the moon pool and everything and what you add to it, I think you can say it 3 times and that's it. It'll work. Note, must be done during a full moon on high tide, which I just mentioned. So yeah, that is the mermaid spell and the basis of what effects you'll get once you become a mermaid. I'll talk more tomorrow. I'm gonna do an update video of after the 2 full moons pass. So by Sunday morning, I'll do a video, and after I get in the water and see if my tail forms. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, then I'll have to do the spell again the next full moon. But I believe it's gonna work. So that's it. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want more videos notified for you, please hit the bell icon for more videos to be notified. That's it. Bye.